"20 years later, it should be somewhat easier to evaluate whether the decision was right or wrong. Let's find out. I'm joined here by Joachim Ragnitz of the Ifo-Institute Dresden. Now, some people say it would have been better to wait until both states, East and West Germany, would have been more compatible. But is that actually realistic? Would that have worked?
Well, from a purely economic point of view, it would have really been better to wait. However, it was not only an economic decision, but also a political one. And the currency union was the first step for the reunification of Germany. And from this political point of view, it was a real decision to make the currency union very early in that process.
Would there have been any other alternatives, or would East Germany simply have ended up being completely evacuated as thousands of East Germans fled to the West?
Well, there would have been some alternatives with respect to the regulation system, with respect to the support policies and so on. However, another currency union, especially another exchange rate, would have been a great problem for East Germany, leading to the results that you mentioned.
Mentioning the exchange rate was a 1-to-1. That means some East Germans should have made quite a profit, but it doesn't look like they invested it into their own regions, their own products. Why not?
Well, they did not really make a profit by that, because the exchange rate was 1-to-1. That is, the mark of the GDR was exchanged to one Deutschmark, so there was not profit at all.
But there was a difference in value.
That's right, but nevertheless, wages were so low in the GDR that there was not really a profit that could be invested then. Especially because the prices were exchanged by 1-to-1 too. And so most of the investment we had in GDR or in unified Germany came from abroad or came from Western Germany. However, it was not enough to get a better economic development.
Yeah, you already mentioned, so the wages were lower in East Germany, and the GDP per capita is still lower in East Germany than it is in West Germany. 10 years after monetary union in Germany, we had a new currency for everybody, the euro. Has that somewhat evened out these differences?
No, that had not any effect at all, because it was there were real market exchange rate from Deutschmark to the euro, and so there could not have been any effect in Germany. Other countries had some advantages because of lower interest rates, but not Germany. The difference that we still have in GDP per capita is mainly a problem of different structures between East Germany and West Germany, and this will take much time until this is terminated.
Okay, Joachim Ragnitz, thank you very much for joining us. And